welcome to another video. So today I'm going to be sharing with you 15 tips on how to heal your thyroid naturally. And this video is actually specifically for people with low functioning thyroid or hypothyroidism. This is not for the people who have an overactive thyroid, but rather an underactive thyroid. Let me just say that I'm not a doctor, so I'm not here to prescribe or diagnose you with anything like that. These are just some natural, non-invasive ways that you can check out, you can try, you can implement into your life to see if it helps with your issue at all. I personally have suffered from hypothyroidism in the past, and by doing a mixture and combination of all of these things, I have been able to naturally fix my thyroid. This is not a guaranteed cure-all or anything like this, although there are many people out there who have adopted one or many of these different things, and they have literally healed themselves of hypothyroidism. Give them a shot, try them out, see what works, and go from there. Let's get started. Number one, this is actually not so much a way to heal it, but rather a kind of like a misdiagnosis in a way, okay? And I see this actually a whole lot, especially in people with eating disorders, malnutrition, overexercise, you're really stressed out, that type of thing. What you don't understand is that just because your thyroid might be lower doesn't necessarily mean you have hypothyroidism, like the kind most people have when they really deal with this. If anything, what has happened is that because you have been through a time of malnutrition or not have enough food or too much exercise, your body has basically just adapted your metabolism to that lower intake of food and that high amount of exercise. Number two, a lot of people have had an awesome result with a gluten-free diet, meaning that you don't eat anything that has gluten in it or wheat or anything like that, regardless if you're celiac or gluten intolerant or not. Most people follow a gluten-free diet who are not celiac or gluten intolerant, whereas there's a lot of people who don't follow our gluten-free diet who actually don't have any type of, symptoms or issues, but it could be still affecting your thyroid if you're saying that you have thyroid issues. If you are just eating everything and anything and you have these thyroid issues, try a gluten-free diet. So many people have reported that this has been awesome for their TSH levels, so T3, T4, all those type of things, and it really gets everything back into sync. So that's another thing that you could try. The third thing is to adopt a soy-free diet. Just like the gluten-free diet, a lot of people find out that when they go soy-free, it really helps their thyroid health a lot. So many people are ingesting soy in such large amounts, and a lot of people don't even realize it. Soy is almost in every single packaged or processed food out there, and it sneaks in different ways. Look on the ingredient label down at the very bottom where it says allergens, and if it says soy, I would pass on that if you want to give the soy-free diet a try. Fourth thing is to adopt a dairy-free diet. Obviously, this would be anything like yogurt, milk, cheese, anything that comes from a cow or a goat or a sheep or another animal in a dairy type of format, milk format, don't eat it. The fourth diet change you could make, and actually this is pretty miraculous. There's a lot of people out there who say that they completely healed their hypothyroidism or even Hashimoto's by adopting a raw vegan fruit-based diet. You can basically just Google this and see for yourself, but there's a lot of people out there who literally just go on a fruit-based diet. It's very high in fruit and vegetables, a little bit of nuts and seeds. It's a high-carb, lower-fat, raw vegan diet. And when they do that, it completely heals their thyroid. Number 6 is to start taking a high quality B12 supplement. Whether you are vegan or not, taking a B12 supplement will do wonders for your body and your thyroid as well. You can even go and get injections if you want to on a monthly basis, or you can get the pills that they're sublinguals that you put underneath your tongue and that they dissolve. Whatever you want to do, but you can get these at any local health food store. Number 7 is vitamin D. Get out in the sun. Vitamin D deficiency or even low vitamin D levels have been linked to so many different health conditions and diseases and illnesses that it's not even funny. And hypothyroidism is not one that goes unnoticed with this, so I highly encourage you to get out in the sun as much as you can and have your skin unprotected. Don't put on a ton of sunscreen. Don't put on any sunscreen really. Just sit out there and let your body soak up the sun on as much skin as possible. Obviously, you don't want to burn, but getting sun directly on your skin for at least 30 minutes every single day is going to work wonders for your vitamin D. Any good high quality vitamin D supplement would be a very, very good thing for you to do, to take, especially during the winter time. Number 8 is to get a good B complex vitamin, especially if you are someone out there who is not eating a lot of fruits and vegetables. Number 9 is zinc deficiency. You can get tested for this online, or you can go into like a local clinic and get it tested. But zinc deficiency has been related and linked to hypothyroidism over and over and over again. And so to correct this from a dietary perspective, you could easily just eat a lot of foods that have zinc, such as pumpkin seeds, lentils, any type of legume has a lot of zinc. Other nuts and seeds have a lot of zinc. Number 10 is iodine. Okay, so this is one that you want to be very careful with, because there are some people out there who have done iodine for their hypothyroidism and it has literally just cured them, and there's other people who have done it and has literally ruined their life. So I would just encourage you to eat some sea vegetables, but even with that, I would still be cautious. Sea vegetables would be like nori or kelp or dulse, things like that that you can get at like Whole Foods, or you can order them online as well. But remember, you want to be very, very careful when it comes to the iodine thing. Next up is selenium. Selenium is highly linked to hypothyroidism and actually improving your thyroid function over time. And selenium is super easy to get. All you have to do is just take one Brazil nut every single day. You can blend it in a smoothie, you can chop it up and put it on your oatmeal, you can just eat it straight. It doesn't matter, but just one Brazil nut contains your full 100% recommended daily allowance of selenium. Number 12 is all about your personal care products. There's this saying that goes around that says, if you wouldn't eat it, don't put it on your skin. And honestly, this is one of the reasons why a lot of researchers think that more people have hypothyroidism and just thyroid issues in general today, because of all the products, all the chemical-laden products that we're putting on our bodies today. So your skin is your biggest organ. Anytime you put something on your skin, it is soaking into your body and getting in your bloodstream and eventually making its way to your hormones. Number 12 is chlorine and fluoride. This is huge when it comes to thyroid health. These things would be getting into your body through your drinking water, your ice maker, your shower head, you're taking a bath, those type of things. Like swimming pools have tons of chemicals and toxins in them that are just seeping into your skin as well. All right, number 13 is radiation. If you are somebody who has gone through tons of x-rays, even going to get your teeth are x-rayed at the dentist, I highly encourage you to stop getting things x-rayed unless they're able to use some type of shield that goes over your thyroid. Likewise, getting things out of your house, such as not being around the microwave all the time, moving your cell phone and your computer out of the bedroom, especially when you're sleeping at night, turning them on airplane mode. All of those type of things can really help to lessen the radiation that's going on in your home on a daily basis. Number 14 is yoga poses. There are certain yoga poses that are actually said to stimulate your thyroid, but these are like inversion poses such as wheel or bridge or shoulder stand. Those different things where you're kind of bending over and your neck is moving and you're kind of upside down, those help to stimulate the thyroid in a very healthy way. Number 15, and honestly the most important of all of these, is stress. Stress is the absolute worst thing for your thyroid, not only your thyroid, but also every single other hormone in your body. Stress is the number one disruptor for hormones. Fix the stress, de-stress, get away from that completely. Focus on loving yourself, focus on slowing down, reprioritize your life, downsize, get everything out of your life that doesn't need to be there, and get back to just being peaceful and slow down. Stress is the number one thing. I cannot stress that enough. So again, I hope this is helpful. I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.